Hey guys, NiagaraTFP here, and I'm going to show you another moon landing model. And this is the Apollo Spacecraft paper model. And it's actually in different parts. So this is the Lunar Module. But sometimes it's called the Lunar Lander because in the Apollo 11 Lunar Module set, it's actually called the Lunar Lander. I don't know why, but it's technically called the Lunar Module. But anyways, this module right here is actually split into two other stages. The yellow, like the gold thing at the bottom with the 4 legs, this area right here, that's the descent module. When the lunar module goes up, only the ascent stage, which is this gray section up here, goes up, leaving the descent stage in the moon landing site, and then the ascent stage crashed into the moon. So only 2 of the 3 astronauts went into the moon actually. The 3rd astronaut, however, is in a different thing. You see that thing right there? You guessed it, it's another thing. It's the Command Service Module, which is this module right here. You know why it's called the Command Service Module? It's actually because it's 2 different parts. This thing right here, it's actually lined into the Earth, that is the Command Module. And then everything right here, that's the Service Module. I think you can see a little bit of this in a previous video, which is about the Saturn V rocket. And you can see it just up right there. So for me to scale, it would be about this size. You see they're about the same size. Anyways, the thrusters right here, just like the ones in the lunar module back there. And there's this little docking thing that docks the lunar module like that, and then the Apollo spacecraft can be like this. And there's this giant engine thing which brings the astronauts back to Earth. You can see inside there, and you can see there's this there's an antenna in before the Apollo spacecraft made, when it's still like this. These 4 things, which actually the lunar module is within. So within this is the lunar module. So the lunar module would be where my fingernail would be. And these 4 things would pop out, exposing the lunar module. And then after that, I think these antennas would fold up like this, and then it would turn the other way, and then it would dock with the lunar module and go to the moon. And yes, it does have another stand. You can see it right there. This one's not that strong. Anyways, you can move like that. And you can put it up like this. And on the command module, you can see the windows where the astronauts would get out of the command module. You would see some stuff there. And you would see it says United States, the US flag everywhere. I think it's only on the service module, but I was thinking there's also some on the command module. But anyway, if you look at the service module familiar, notice that the command module thing is white. You might say, hey, why is it white? This doesn't seem that white. I mean, this is actual white, and this looks more gray, just like the service module. So why is this white? Well, actually, during the launch, and slightly after the inner stage wing, which is this area right here, goes out, and that after the first stage goes out, the launch escape tower is elongated. So when that escape tower is attached to a cover, which covers the command module, it's like And the reason why it's like that is to protect the windows and stuff on the command module. And if it's not there, then these windows will probably like break, and that's not good. So that's why you need this little thing right there. And also, I think that you might notice are these little docking ports here. I don't know what they're for, but they're there. You can kind of see them on this angle. And then there's also this, which kind of annoys me because if you want to separate the command module and the source module, you have to take this out and have to do it. I think this also pops out. So when it goes like this, when the command module pops out, I think this also pops out. And also another thing which is really bothering as well is that the command module part is also has this strip of the service module part, which makes it so you can't actually cut it into the command module and service module, which is kind of annoying. Anyways, also notice, and we're going back to the Lunar Module right now. And then there's a ladder right here, and then somewhere next to the ladder there's a little thing which stores a flag, which the flag would be like this size. And then there's also a camera right here, which when the astronauts made those went down to the moon and made the first steps on the moon, it was in the camera right here. So this is what it would look like. And then this is a door which leads down to the ladder. On the other side, there's not the ladder and stuff. And then there's some antennas to communicate with the Earth. And then this is where the docking thing would happen. And then here's the back. Also, the reason why there are these bulges here is to hold the tank, to hold the fuel tanks for a little engine, which is right here. And then this is actually the descent module engine. This is the engine that moves down to the moon. When it goes back up, there's another little line right here, like right here, and that brings the descent module up. And then docks like this. Anyways, there's that covered, and there's also a really cool model of an astronaut in a lunar rover. That's going to be in another video. But anyways, there you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.